LOL, seriously is here, back for some more of the Planet Grafter, and I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't wait. I'm on the dev branch. We're playing dev branch today. We're doing a little bit of test dev branch stuff. I had a couple of curious questions that I didn't see other people get around to, and we're going to tackle those. I want to go from Prime to Humble. This is Humble here. There we go. Season 7. Yeah, there we go. 22 TTI. I've gone on to the save, made sure that I have a portal generator somewhere, made sure that we've got fuses and stuff. I did not have them sorted, so I gathered them here. Am I demanding them? No, I demanded them somewhere else. They got filled up, so let's demand them here. Click, 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 click. All of the fuses. I'm not seeing any new stuff here. We're just logged into the dev branch. Let's see what is new in our build menu. We have a planet screen. We need a solar quartz and a magnetite quartz and a silicon. Let's see if we can find those. I don't know where anything is on the save. Quartz. It would probably be just quartz. Yeah. There, right here. Pulsar, quartz. Alright, we needed purple and yellow. I can check. It's right here. Yeah. And silicon. Alright, let's get this thing built. I think it's going to be our first look at what we're going to need and how we're going to progress here. I'm just going to put it in front of... I'm going to put it on top of the kitchen. We don't actually need the kitchen. There. So, we do have 3 planets available as of now on the development branch, and we're going to be going, I think, to Humble first. I want to check some stuff out there. But how do we get there? What do we do for that? Anything else new to build? Let's look at here. We get the Interplanetary Exchange Shuttle first at 1000 QA. System TI. We are at TS. 22 TS. I don't know where QA comes in, but we're nowhere near where we need to be. However, what I've been made aware of is that these are multiplicative. So the more planets you can go to and the minor amounts you get here will multiply with what you have on your first planet. So we should get this pretty quick, hopefully. We don't need any of that stuff, no. Now, though, no. So what's next? What else is new? This save does not have all of the portal stuff yet. I went through a couple portals and started earning all of them. It's also an old save from before decorations update. Okay, extraction platform. That recipe looks like it has changed. Let's go to our extraction platform. And see what the cost of leaving here is. It's going to be over at the portal. Here we go. I don't know what kind of ship this is. Error. High interference levels detected. Please destroy interference source to be able to receive extraction. Quit the planet once or fall. So this is an extraction rocket. Space occupied, so I can delete that, and I get some resources back from that. Solar quartz, obsidian, blazar, and a rocket. Okay, cool. Let's look here at the craft. Oh, I'm on delete. There we go. Click. Extraction rocket. Yeah. Exact same resources, except we also need 2 fusion energy cells and an energy multiplier fuse. Okay, no big deal. We can do those. What other recipes do we have that are new? Alright, so getting around planet to planet is not going to be that hard unless they've changed the recipe from this to need something that we can only get on Humble? No. So nothing that we start with needs a rainbow, what are they called? Cosmic quartz, rainbow quartz. Yeah, alright, cool. what about, there is a new building station. It's probably where's home? Where is home? Old home. New home. Here we go. Quartz crafting station. Okay, that doesn't necessarily let us build cosmic quartz, but maybe. Because we can't build it here. No. In fact, if we go back to here, oh, there we go. The recipe gets unlocked. Aha, okay. Maybe we can build it in the autocrafter after we get that recipe. All right, well, let's get started. The only other question I have then, let's start packing up. We need stuff it said. 2 of those and a fuse. And I think, obviously, we should take 2 more and another fuse. And this stuff as well. So copy all of that stuff and the launch platform. Where did I say quartz was? Over here. Blue, yellow, obsidian. And some rods. Okay. Super alloy rod. Osmium rod. And rocket engine too, huh? Was that in tech? That is not in tech. Rockets. Ooh, this save is a little short on rocket engines. We're gonna have to keep that in mind. So we need another fusion energy cell and another energy multiplier fuse. No problemo. Pulsar quartz circuit board and 2 rods. Oh no, I'm turning all of my, you know what, don't worry, I know where they are. Turning most of my pulsar quartz into fusion energy cells. Rods. Iridium, uranium, and just the pulsar quartz. Okay, let's go get that. It's over at the portal too. Yoink. Okay. Let's get our rocket to leave built. Interplanetary. Oh, we need a green. Alright, well, they're over here as well, no problem. Oh, we don't need the obsidian. Okay, so it's not exactly the same. I was just blind. Interplanetary Travel Rocket. Okie doke. So, in that case then, we're probably going to need this obsidian, but I'll just drop that off there. Since we don't need that to get there or back again. We do need 2 greens though. No, 1 green. Yeah. So let's just double check here. Oh, come on, game. Doesn't want me to fly up there. Okay, let's load this stuff up. What? Hydration level low. After we check that we have it all. So that is 111 of the fancy stuff and an easy rod, and a circuit board. So let's go inventory, let's sort 111 for fancy stuff. Now we can't, if I'm correct, we can't check the recipe, but I know that it only took 1 energy multiplier fuse and 2 of these to leave, and it also took this, and that, I believe. And the pulsar was for the actual platform. Yeah, all right, we've got both. We're good to go. What was the osmium rod for? Is that also required in the shuttle? Probably. Alright. Dump it all in there. Let's keep the food. Now we get to pack up. We've done this on the other save. We did not do prep on this save. So now we get to decide what to bring with us. Okay. I think we want some of these. I've got extra ones here filled with nothing. So yoink. I want one of them at least. Where are my other ones? Oh, that's right. I only built the one, and then I put them in the containers, and the drones put everything away. Okay, well let's head back to base since we're going to get pummeled by asteroids anyway. Okay, so we want more of this stuff. Oh, something else I want to check before we go. I'm going to hit the M key. I'm going to zoom all the way out. Good. We do have the map. And I can't tell if those are tier 1 drones or not, but it doesn't matter. We'll build our own tier 2 drones if we need to. Okay. Obsidian. 1, 2, 3. Explosive powder. No clue where that is. Explosives. I definitely have a container grabbing explosives too. As I went through portals, they were being sucked out of my dump chests. Alright, so that's 2 of those. We also want pulsar quartz and super alloy. I think it's 4 and 5. But it might be 5 and 4. Where is power? It is 4 super alloy and 5 quartz. Okay. I'm just going to pick these all up one at a time before we get going. Let's see how long it takes us to even get to the next one with no prep done. Alright, no pulsars in there. No pulsars in there. Okay, good. This one is not set to deliver all. It's demanding. Good. Perfect. So that's 1 power, and we need energy multiplier fuses, and the other fuses too. So yeah, let's go back to the home. No, we already have one of these in the ship for our shuttle back, but I think we'll take an extra 2 to build some stuff and things I don't know the recipes for yet, but we might learn when we get to other planets. And then I don't think we're going to have space to do much beyond 1 of each kind of fuse for now. And are these all the fuses I have? Well, in that case, I better take some of these, and we might have to wait 10 minutes. Where, oh where, would my heat and pressure fuses be? Because those are probably the more important ones that we're going to bring with us. Alright, let's go to the portal and drop this stuff off. We're going to make a container over there just for this stuff. This one? Yeah, that's empty. If it lets us build up here, that is... It does not. Of course it does not. So let's build down there. Ha! Take that, game. Alright. Dump. We'll take the food with us. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? Let's put both of these in. Just because I don't know where these things are, and I've got 4 trade rocket multiplier fuses, so this will speed things up a bit. Alright, and we're going to go here. We're going to order, you know what, I'm going to order 3 of each. I already have lots of those ones. Anything else I think I should order now? How much do I have? 100 that we're good to go. I don't know. I don't know what else I would need. So let's just launch that stuff. It's going to take 420 seconds. Neat. Now, I also saw this out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe my fuses are right here, and we don't need to wait at all. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Energy multipliers. No, that's keeping this save powered. Okay, I don't want to move those. Over here is where I got those plant and oxygen fuses. They were powering nothing but these flower spreaders and grass spreaders. So, no, vegetubes. That's what those are. Those are vegetubes. Those are flower spreaders. So yeah, nothing over here fuse-wise. Huh. Now, I have seen there's a huge heat thing in here. We could go check that out while we're waiting on the rocket. It's been a long time since I was on Season 7. Cannot remember where anything on this save is. Got lots of trees in here. A huge, amazing, really cool forest. But if I'm going to be multiplying heat, they're going to be near the heaters somewhere. Drill here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Not very many. It could be being multiplied. No, I don't think they're here. Let's go look in Sulfur Cave field. Been a while. Cave, field. I don't know nothing about Prime no more. That's sort of why I think for our first season of actual non-development branch, final Moons update, I think we're going to go from our humble save first, because it's been a long time since I played Prime at all, and I would love to bring everything I've learned from humble to Prime. Now, unfortunately, I think the save that I prepped for that is an expedited save. I don't know if we can check our settings here. World settings, options. No, I'd have to go to the main menu to look at our save options. Alright, yeah, no fuses. Oh, maybe here? No, it's going to be production fuses. Alright. Well, let's gather resources for the other stuff we want to bring that aren't fuses, that we want the fuses to power, right? We haven't packed anything yet that we want those fuses to power. Oh. Where is my rover? We're going to have to call that in somewhere. Ooh, we are very low on energy multiplier fuses. Good to know. Alright, so we're going to need 1 T5 drill, 1 T5 heater. So explosive powder. And we're going to want one of these per planet. So let's prepare ahead of time and get 2. We can do Humble and Selenea. Super alloy rods and iridium rods. That was it. Alright, that is 2 tier 5 heaters, tier 5 drills. Oh, that's even less materials. That's great. Osmium rods, though. Good. 1, 2. Wait. Super alloy rods by 2? Yeah. Fortunately, we've got lots of them. Alright, and then tree spreaders and trees. Or butterflies. Okay. I don't think I've grabbed... Oh, here we go. These are... No, those are butterfly names. I don't think I've grabbed tree seeds, specifically. Okay. So they should all be over at the portal. Let's head over there and check while we dump this other stuff off. Heaters and drills for 2 planets acquired. I mean, we could bring 2 to 1 and delete them there and bring them with us. I think that's probably what we'll end up doing, depending how much room we have. I mean, we're going to have this much room. Oh, you know what? That's something we should do. Yeah, let's head home and check our unlocks. Here. Tier 6 backpack. We're wearing a tier. Okay, good. We're caught up. We're caught up. Good. All right, now we need trees and trees. Oh, we forgot to check. How many tree spreaders are we gonna bring? So how many trees do we need? Ooh, no trees at all. No trees at all. We've got 2 trees. I know I have trees somewhere. It must be full. I found some blue trees while I was adventuring. So I'd love to be able to bring 2, like 1 of each, blue and gold. So let's go home. And let's look around a little bit harder. Oh, I've got food on me for those trees that I didn't think I was gathering, which I clearly am somewhere. Other larva, DNA, trees. There we go. 2 blues as well, please. Ooh, these are also 1200, and I would love the variety on every planet. So we're doing 3 tree spreaders per planet. We definitely cannot bring all of that with us. I don't even know that tree spreaders work yet. I know that insects, I think we have to wait for oxygen for, which is new, but neat. I like it. All right, tree bark, fertilizer tier 2, zeolite, super alloy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just bacteria. Bacteria, tree bark. Six of those, 6 zeolite, and 6 super alloy. Yeah. And super alloy. There we go. Perfect. Let's just double check. Yeah, that should be 6 of those. And we got the trees too. Perfecto. I think this thing's gonna fill up. Yeah, it's overflowed. Okay, so that's way more than we can take with us. And this is almost full. We're also going to want food, water. We're going to want our rover. Oh, there's the rover. Check the upgrades. The only one that really matters and the reason to bring it is this one here. Unlimited oxygen. Okay. And we have T3 inventory. That's also useful to us. So pack you up. It's 1 single slot. Boop. Oh, you know what we did not bring? We've packed enough for a return platform and a return rocket, but if we do that, we have to return here and then build another rocket. So what I'm thinking is we should build enough for, or bring enough for 2 rockets and platforms so we can go to Humble and Selenea. I can't see it from here. So back up into here then. We're gonna need basically everything in here times 2 except the rover. We're gonna duplicate everything that we have in here. So 1 of each of the rods, 1 of each of the crystals except purple, 2 energy fuses, and 3 of those rocket stuff. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 crystals. Don't have any in there, of course. 1, 2, 3. We need pink. Fusion energy cells are right here. We need 3 of those. Energy multiplier fuses we needed 2 of. Water, so we don't die, is here. Speaking of water, so we don't die, we should probably bring some of this if we can. Like I say, we have unlimited oxygen with the rover, but we don't have unlimited food. We're not going to be able to grow it there right away anyway, so we really need to get production going lickety-split on both planets to get that multiplier going, to earn us the ability to trade between planets so we don't have to rocket back and forth each time. I think that's everything except the pulsar quartz. No, a rocket engine and a circuit board. Okay. Oh, no, we can teleport. We don't have to walk. Okay, so with what we have in here, we have basically enough, oh, forgot the pulsar, to go to 2 planets. And then with what's in here, we have enough for a lot of stuff. We want 1, 2, 3. We want the power. Oh wow, we cannot carry all of this stuff with us. We're going to have to come back to this planet. That's basically how it's going to have to go. So that can wait. Perfect-ish. We need stuff from here. We don't need all of it because we can only afford to bring a little bit. In fact, none. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1. So that's 1 drill and 1 heater. 1 tree spreader is a lot of materials. And a tree. Wow. 1 fuse. Okay, here we go. That saves us some spots. Can we get another tree spreader? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yes, we can. All right, we'll go gold and blue. There we go. So we're bringing 2 food, 2 water. Oh, this can go in here. We don't need that. That's part of portal number, planet number 2. Okay. I think, just to double check that and organize, which actually disorganizes everything. 2 tree spreaders, 1 heater, 1 drill. And our platform and our rocket. Okay, so what we're gonna do for end of day today is we're gonna go to Humble. Go see how that is. We're gonna double check this. This is the development branch and I have not left Prime yet. I wanna see, it would be in here somewhere if we had the ore crusher. So I think just going to these planets gives us those recipes. Before we leave today, let's go look at that screen one more time. Should have built it over here. Ooh, yeah, look, we can click on it. Portal generator unlocks here. What does that mean? We've gone through all the Terra stages. Neat. Humble. Everything's locked. Unlocks. Ore crushers. Okay. Starformer and glitch suits. There's more than that. There's more than that. There's the Goldio. Oh, I guess that was already in the game. Oh yeah, and the Melissia tree seed. Okay, cool. Selenea. There's where the Blazar Quartz recipe unlocks at. Neat. Tier 2 recycler. Tier 4 vehicle. Megadome. Ooh, yeah, I think we want to end up on Selenea too, but we're going to go to Humble today, and I really want to see how that works out. Back to the portal. Pretty sure we're good to go. Oh, you know what? Before we go, since we're only bringing 2, we're going to drink, and we're going to eat. Alright. Who knows how long it takes to get there? I think it's canonically 10 minutes, so I don't think we would starve to death. Alright, anything else we should bring with us? Probably lots of stuff. I mean, there's like the atmospheric water collector we should have to bring water there, but we're heading straight back, right? We're just setting up production. Alright, let's get that done. Let's go to Humble. Unless you've built an extraction platform. Yes. So this is going to be pricey, unfortunately, and it's on a save that I have not done as much farming on. I had to go around looking for stuff just for fuses. I went through a couple of portals. Do we get a cutscene for falling through the atmosphere? No, but we get a nice sound. Alright, low power. Yeah, the first step's craft ore crusher. There it is. We've learned it. Cool. So I think first steps are going to be grab some stuff from here. Ooh. I'm glad we did that. We need a container right away. Oh, and we can't build there? Or there? Iron. Iron, please. You know what? We should probably look for... Oh, we're going to find advanced materials. We should look for multiple iron to build. At least we can. We can't. We can't. Container, where are ya? Oh, actually, no. I want those. And, oh, no. Oh, no. We didn't bring the super alloy. Well, that just means we're going to have... Oh, that means a lot of bad stuff. Oh, no. We bought all these tree seeds and stuff, and we don't have any way to generate power. Okay. What about... Oh, it's going to load us all the way back because we haven't made a save game. What about low-level power stuff? We don't have anywhere near enough rods for that or super alloy for that. Can we get super alloy anywhere on this map? Let's pick up you. Drop you. I mean, we had oxygen in that hut, so we don't need oxygen. Let's check our inventory. Oops. How do we get out of here? How do we get out of the rover? Exit, right click. Okay. So I can dump a bunch of stuff in here, but we need super alloy. We're gonna need blue crates. There's some around this area. Let's look around the area. We don't need too much super alloy. We didn't bring a recycler, and even if we did, we don't have the power to run it. So we're gonna have to find some. That's nice. Nice to see good materials and blue crates over here, but we're in a bit of a pickle here. What else do we need for this one? Uranium rods. I was not paying attention for that. We have one. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. I know we need the rover, so we're going to head back that way. There's a green styrofoam crate up here we can check. No. But there's plenty of food in these containers, advanced food, so we're not going to starve here. Ooh. Okay. That would be great if we had the stuff for a recycler, which we don't. Just need there we go. There's one. We need, I think, 2 more. Let's go get a breath of fresh air before we continue our search here. Well, we're going way longer than I expected today. I guess we're doing 45, so I was thinking of doing 2 30-minute episodes. Oh, it's in here. Okay, yeah, we've got that. Oh, I didn't bring the stuff for the... We're missing a lot of stuff. The optimizers also did not get put in here. Four and 5, right? There we go. Okay, great. Well, this should power our return trip home, too. There we go. I think. I could have checked that. But we need a lot of material still. So. We don't need these. Oh, no, I don't want those. I do want these. Don't know which ones we need. Can't build any of the multipliers, so all the fuses can just wait here. Grab that. Alright, first and most important thing is going to be our launch platform. We're just going to put it right here. Extraction platform. Doesn't really matter where. Now we're going to build our rocket. Perfect. Left with some materials. Let's see about building a power screen. Just to double check what we can build. We need iron, silicon, magnesium. Head over here, drop that down. We have 1200 power available. What do these thingamajiggers cost that we wanted to build? Less than 400. Less than 400. Less than 200. Yeah, that's perfect. We can build all of the stuff we wanted to build. We just can't put the fuses in. So fuses can wait. Where's the rest of... Is that everything? Alright. Well, we're going to put it over by where the launch platform is for now. We're going to move that later anyway. Probably move all of this stuff. Okay, so... Big boy. That unlocked fast. Alright, tree spreader. Oh! We forgot more super alloy. We need 2 more super alloy if we want to do this. There's 1 tree spreader. Wait, what was that noise? I don't know. There's a crate over here. There we go. That was easy. Oh, hey, terror tokens. Oh, is that our first terror tokens that we found? It's a familiar noise. I don't know what that noise was. And there's our T7 backpack. That was fast. That was very fast. Now I have some extra crystals here. Tier 3 ore crusher unlocked. So we didn't need fuses at all, basically. That's going to help us get back here. Oh, this was, yeah, these crystals were for the next plan. Ah, that's why we wasted some space on that stuff. Wow, these unlocks are happening fast and furious. Alright, it's in a save game. We overcame the dumb mistake. Yeah, we're down, but we fixed it. So, let's go back home, where we have a screen that can actually measure stuff. You know what we could do? We could gather some materials here and bring ore crushers back home before we go. We may as well save some time. Where's our rover? Yeah, we've got a few minutes for 45. Let's head over. I mean, the dolomite's right here. It's all over the place in this field. Usually. We're gonna need it from the wild. There we go. I don't know that ore crushers are all that much help on Prime, but if we get one of each there now, that would help. New message, did not build a panel, nor can I. Bump. Woo! Wow. Oh, look, we've got water already. We have liquid water that fast. That is the power of T5s and a couple of T3 tree spreaders. So we need bauxite and uraninite. Bonk. So before this area completely drops out on us, let's go get some. It always looks like titanium. I'm also curious about getting enough of these resources here to do this on Selenea, and I want to see what we can get with ore crushing the new resources. I think phosphorus is from the new moon that we don't have yet. And selenium maybe is from Selenea. Alright, how much do we need for a tier 3? Just one. Okay. So these are some unique materials that we don't have on Prime, so that's why we're bringing these home in excess. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I am glad we remembered to bring the rover at least. Very useful. Let's get some air here. Whee! Alright, there's nothing in the inventory, so we should be able to just pick you guys up here. In theory. There we go. Get back to our launch platform. You can drink water here. We're good. We are good to go. This is great. I was very worried that we were stuck because we didn't bring enough superalloy to power a launch platform, but we figured it out. Now we could load this in here, but we've got it in our inventory. And you know what I think we should do? Since we're going back to our planet anyway, let's do this exact setup on the moon next time. We'll bring the rover with us. All right, we're good to go. We launch from here. Yeah, go to Planet Prime. There we go. Boom. Off we go. Back home. All right, but that is going to end it for today, and we will come back this week, during the week, and we might even have more on the weekend, depending on if the update actually has come all the way out or not yet. But that's it for today. Till next time, everybody. Have a good time.